So I decided to make this video right quick before I get home. And I'm seeing, I haven't been watching the news, like, you know, this weekend, I guess, from Thursday to Sunday. I haven't been watching the news because I've been busy doing other stuff, you know. But come back, I'm on way back home. I'm over here like watching what's going on and what people are saying about certain things, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't understand, right? Because you know, if you know me, you know that I'm real big on this fucking on the immigration shit. Like, the only reason why one of the main reasons, and if not the biggest reason why I voted for Trump, was for the immigration. And I always said that if he fixes that and doesn't do anything else, he's a go in my book. He fixed that, right? But now, like, the border's secure, like 90, 93, 95, maybe 99% right now. You know what I'm saying? So that shit's secure, and it's better than it's ever been, right? But now, people like this Salvadorian dude, the MS-13 guy, right? Don't care to know his name. His last name is Garcia, right? I don't understand how people are like these politicians that should be doing other things than wasting our taxpayers' money, right? And wasting their state's time, or the people that elected them's time, to like go to another country to go advocate for some criminal that came here illegal, right? Like, I don't get that. And then you have people saying, well, he's not a gang member, but in his knuckles he has all the symbols and the sequence, right, of the MS-13 thing. But let's say he's not even MS-13. Who gives a fuck, right? The bottom line and the most basic shit is that he came into this country illegal. Due process, all that bullshit, I don't want to hear about it. You didn't get due process to come in, so you ain't going to get due process to get out. Period. Like, I don't understand. That shit makes me laugh because, like, you know, people that are advocating for this, it's like politicians, right? Smart people, right? I know people that are talking about this shit, smart people. But when I hear them talk, and I'm like, bro, like, his own fucking wife doesn't want him around. You know what I'm saying? And y'all over here, like, really going hard for this shit. Like, I look at people nowadays, you know what I'm saying, with a side eye. Because I'm like, if you are supporting all this, and listen, I'm not going to say that I'm a Republican or that I'm a MAGA. You know, I support Trump because everything that he's talking about, at some point before I knew of him, right? Before I knew of him running for president, all that bullshit, I was thinking and feeling the same shit. And most of the shit that I'm talking about, he's doing it. I can't run for president, right? Because I am a first generation immigrant, right? A legal immigrant. That's another thing. Now, I'm gonna jump around here a lot because there's a lot of shit in my mind that I want to get out of my head, right? Another thing is it's borderline racist when you, and I'm talking to people in my Facebook, right? That they be like, oh, they're gonna deport you. How they gonna deport me, bro? I've since the first time I stepped in this motherfucking country, I was legal. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of racist that automatically you think that if you wasn't born here, you came here illegal. That's fucking racist. You know what I'm saying? Pardon me for a second. I'm gonna have to take over this turn right here because it's kind of difficult for the FSD. So anyway, going back to it, right? So like I was saying, that's kind of racist. That matter of fact, that's not racist. That's not kind of racist. That is racist. You know what I'm saying? Since the first time I stepped in this motherfucker, I came here legally. I've never been an illegal. All right, and that goes for the majority of my family that's here, immediate family. I don't know about the rest, but anyway, the other shit is this whole shit that the liberals be talking about. Oh, if they deport all the Spanish people, who's gonna work the farms? That if black people say that and they don't see how that shit is racist, that yeah, if black people say that shit, right, and they don't see how that's not racist, then that goes back to the whole shit that you never been a slave, bro. Like maybe 5 generations ago, your family member was, but not you, because nobody that's been a slave will say that shit about somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So it's the like, think about it like this, right? It's when the white people was like, well, if we free these slaves, who's gonna pick the cottons? That's what y'all doing right now to Hispanic people. You know what I'm saying that shit, and you think like that shit is to be on their side, but not. Y'all being the slave, y'all being a cracker. Anybody that says I don't give a fuck if you white, Spanish, black, you say, well, if you deport all these Hispanics, who's gonna work the farm, or who's gonna work the jobs that we don't want to work? Y'all being a motherfucking cracker. So stop that shit. At the end of the day, if you came here illegal, you are a criminal. Period. Like, I don't understand how the fuck nobody, like, liberals don't understand this shit. I don't understand how leftists don't understand this shit. It's very basic, bro. And for y'all to be on that shit, and then, you know, some of y'all been to college or, like, you know, are educated and don't get that, that speaks on your education level and how smart you are. You don't need a degree to know what the fuck, you know, what's wrong or right. You don't need a degree. And if you hiding behind that degree to say, well, blah, 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 and talking all this bullshit, and you can't get the basics, then you could miss me with that bullshit. And since I got home, you know what I'm saying? All I'm gonna say is that I'm at core, I'm a independent, right? I'm an independent. But since the left hasn't had a president since I could remember, because since I could remember, right, fucking Clinton was one of the worst when it came to, like, immigration. You know what I'm saying? And when it came to all the free shit that y'all motherfuckers are trying to talk about now, right? Like welfare and all that bullshit. He was one of the worst. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about from experience. The other one, Barry. That motherfucker deported more than any sitting president or any president in the United States history. You know what I'm saying? So miss me with that shit with Trump, because Trump has not done anything. He secured the border. But y'all boy, Barry, deported a lot of my people for no goddamn reason. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? If the border was jacked up back then, that would have been something that I would have been on Barry's side. But I don't like Barry because of the whole Obamacare shit. Like, I saw how that affected people around me directly. You know what I'm saying? So, and this, Trump, he's doing the right shit. If you're mad because of terrorists, if you're mad because of, I don't know why, you will be mad about terrorists and all that bullshit, then you's a broke ass nigga that did not know how to manage your shit. Because right now, the way things are, I want a depression. I'm gonna tell you right now, I would love a depression. Maybe not a depression, maybe a recession, a hardcore recession, like a COVID recession. You know what I'm saying? So I could build up my shit. So at the end of the day, man, like, y'all need to sit back, because you had Obama, you had Sleepy Joe Biden, right? You had them, and nothing good was happening there, at least from my perspective, because everything that I saw was not benefiting me. All right, right now shit's benefiting me. So just shut the fuck up, bro. Y'all gonna get your chance in the future, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Because the way that y'all fighting for all the wrong shit, I don't see that shit happening. You know what I'm saying? So just sit back, just like I was when y'all presidents were in there, and I was like, this is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just sit back. You know, stop crying. That shit is sad. That shit is pathetic. Like, stop it. Stop. Like, why y'all living fucking, why y'all riding Trump's dick? Get off his dick, bro. Like let him be. You know what I'm saying? I know whatever he's doing is benefiting me. Not at the level that's benefiting him, all the rich people, but it's benefiting me because you got to position yourself and fit in where you can. You know what I'm saying? Stop crying, bro. No, I don't want no socialism. That AOC and that Bernie shit, that shit's for the birds, man. There's people that came from South America to escape that shit, and y'all want to bring it here? Look at Canada. Look at Canada. All right, like they're the closest to a socialism country that we have in this side of, well, not in this side of the world, but look at it. And you got Canadians that want to come over here. I don't see no Americans that are doing well talking about, I'm going to go live in Canada. Only the left, the ones that are broke. Because listen, at this point, I think that every liberal, everybody that's crying about all this shit, are motherfuckers that made wrong decisions in their life, and they're not in a situation nowadays to fucking benefit from the shit that's happening right now. And that's all I got to say about that.